Well, today we're in the bottom of the North Island, still heading up to Rotorua, but thought I'd stop off here and have a little go for a slightly different species, one that we certainly don't get at home. Okay, how grassy. Alright, I'll give you a quick rundown on the gear that I'm using. So, my hook, I've got a little size 12 barbless hook, quite a strong one. Well, it was a barbed hook, but I actually crushed it down. I use those BKK canal hooks, they're good and strong. I've got a 8-pound fluorocarbon trace, an FG knot tying that to my 8-pound braid, just on my standard trout spinning rod. As for down at the terminal tackle, I've been using a waggler float, but it was actually, I think it was too big. These things are quite fussy, although they're big boisterous fish. So I've just got that tiny little pole float there with a little size 6 split shot, just enough to keep it cocked. I've plumbed that for the exact depth so that the bait's just sitting hard on the bottom. Now there were some feeding on the surface when I first got here, but they have not been feeding on the surface since. So I've been fishing the bottom. They're quite jumpy. If I move too much, they'll spook. So yeah, that's all there is to it. The other important thing is a whopping big landing net, because these things can be quite large. I've got one before that was, well, I'd say it was double figure. I never weighed it, just let it go. Didn't really bother with weighing it. And an unhooker, because sometimes they can get it down in their mouth, and although they're big fish, their mouths aren't massive and you can't really, well, not my big fat fingers, so the old unhooker helped me pop that hook out quite easily. And that's it, easy as. Oh, the only other thing that's important is a chair. So I'm too old to be sitting in the dirt. Not a bad grassy. Definitely my best.